Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Considering that I just dropped the worst YouTube video I've ever dropped before, I thought today would be the perfect time for me to drop a video about why your views on TikTok are probably decreasing. The funny part about this whole entire thing is that I actually dropped that video on Sunday, and Friday, the video before that video, was the best video I have ever released before on YouTube. It was about the new TikTok algorithm update, so I wanted to capture the emotion that I'm feeling right now, having dropped a terrible video, knowing that the context of this video is that a lot of you guys are seeing decreases in views also. So I wanted to give you guys some insight as to how I'm thinking about that, and then give you the top 5 reasons that your views are likely decreasing on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, I dropped the worst YouTube video I've ever dropped before yesterday. It was something totally new. I wanted to implement more of a vlog style. It really wasn't giving you guys any information about TikTok. I was having people text a phone number, which I was using a phone service platform for, and unfortunately, that platform has, I don't know what happened to it, but a huge glitch, and I had to cancel working with them. I removed the phone number from all of my stuff. I'm so sorry if you guys got 10 or 20 text messages about the same exact thing. There was a huge flaw in the system. I have the CEO reaching out to me now. He's actually an incredibly famous musician, but it's just, I can't have stuff like that happening to me, and it was, I really thought that my world was coming to an end yesterday, Sunday, because one, that happened with the text message platform, and then secondly, I dropped the worst YouTube video I've ever dropped before. It was something new. I was really going out of my comfort zone, making more of a vlog style piece of content, and guess what? It totally flopped. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how I am thinking through that. So I'm not gonna lie to you, in the first 30 minutes, or once I got the analytics, so for those of you that don't know, it takes 3 hours to get your YouTube analytics after you put a video out. You then get the click-through rate and how long people are spending watching the video, and then obviously your views and stuff like that. So typically on one of my YouTube videos, and I've never said this before, but typically on a 10 to 16 minute video, I get 8 minutes of watch time. Typically, anywhere from 6 minutes and 30 seconds to like 8 minutes and 30 seconds of watch time, which is really, really, really good. So I dropped that vlog piece of content, and the watch time on it was 3 minutes long. So regardless of what anybody thought about it, like the comments on it were great, but looking at it from my perspective, that was the worst video I have ever dropped before in my life. The views aren't terrible, but the views are not good at all. It's a really good thumbnail, a really good title, but the video did not follow up on that. And you guys are having the same experience in a lot of your TikToks. You're not making a really good hook, or you're not incentivizing engagement, and just overall, you're not putting out amazing TikToks, and that's why you're seeing a decrease in views. There is still an absolutely huge opportunity to grow on TikTok with the new algorithm, but you guys need to frame this in a different manner. So look, like I said, yesterday, I got my analytics at 1 o'clock. Between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, I thought that I was the worst person to ever put out a video on the internet. I thought that my life was gonna come crashing down, and I thought that my life was coming to an end. And I want you guys to know that, like, every time you post a video about that, or you post a video that flops, it's okay to feel bad for yourself for 30 minutes, an hour, but after that, you need to get over it. You need to start making the next video. Literally right after I read my analytics, I was so upset, and then I thought to myself, like, all right, this isn't the end of the world. The only thing I could do about this, the only thing you could do about this when you drop a bad TikTok video, I need to pick myself back up. I need to, start brainstorming, and I need to put out better content. I need to do something that's gonna make my next video even better. So what I figured with this video was to start it off with an intro that was incredibly relatable to you guys, letting you guys know how I think through this whole thing. It's always gonna be a struggle, guys. No matter how many followers you have, you're constantly gonna be in a charade of my next video needs to be amazing, or my last video was terrible. So you guys need to become really, really comfortable with that, and that's gonna allow you to put your best foot forward and just start making better content. So if you are seeing a decrease in your TikTok views right now, that will help you out, and I'm also gonna give you guys 5 reasons that your views are decreasing, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a solution at the end. If you haven't watched my TikTok algorithm video yet, I'm gonna give you some tips based on that video and based on what I'm seeing with my own account, because I don't know if you guys know this either. I actually had 3 videos taken down over the weekend also. Talk about having a terrible weekend. So I had 3 videos taken down, which now my views are being suppressed on TikTok, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna get out of that incredibly quickly, out of the shadow ban incredibly quickly, because I brainstormed new videos that I'm gonna start putting out. I started reposting old videos, and I have a plan of attack to get out of this shadow ban, and I think I'm gonna come out on the other side 10 times stronger. And just to be clear, I know I just called it a shadow ban twice. It's not a shadow ban. It's just a temporarily decrease in my views because I put my phone number in a post, in several posts, and apparently that's against TikTok's rules. I had no idea about that, but I can't do that. So the first reason that you guys are seeing a decrease in views, or not seeing as many views as you thought you were gonna see when you were getting on the platform, is because you are a new creator. The TikTok algorithm has totally changed. In the past, it used to bump out your first 5 posts. It doesn't do that anymore. Now you need to show it that you're putting out good content, and then it's gonna start to push your posts out. I would not freak out about not having a lot of views until you're like 20 posts in, and then you can start to say, oh, that should have gotten a couple thousand views. That should have gotten tens of thousands of views. But nevertheless, TikTok is not pushing out your initial content anymore. You guys need to build up some sort of rapport with the TikTok algorithm to have yourself pushed out. One of my clients, Shannon, I'm gonna put his link right here, actually just had this happen on his account. He started putting out content, not much. It started to blow up. He was putting out really good content. He actually ended up having like 10 posts taken down for violating community guidelines. So he had to make a new account because that account was just totally ruined. So he made a new account, and the same thing, he's like, Rob, what's going on? You know, I'm not getting as much engagement as quickly. I said, be patient, keep posting, and you're gonna start to see a huge increase in views, a huge increase in followers. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys could go support him, go follow him, because honestly, he does put out absolutely amazing content. He just was not following TikTok's rules and TikTok's algorithm update, and that is why he started to see a decrease in views, but he's made a new account. And honestly, for those of you that are new on TikTok, you really need to go follow him, because I think he's gonna do an absolutely amazing job at coming out of this new account way stronger than he was on his original account. His content is hilarious. He's an amazing content creator. He just needs to follow the rules a little bit better, and we chatted about that. He's going to start doing that, so you guys need to watch him and follow his journey, because I know he is going to blow up really quickly. That being said, I know a lot of you guys, this video probably started off a little bit depressing, right? The TikTok views are down, things like that. That's a depressing theme to a video. That being said, I do want to ensure you guys that TikTok is still the biggest opportunity ever to grow a following, to start a business, to quit your job, to start becoming an influencer, just to get people to care about what you have to say. It is the biggest opportunity in the world right now. The second reason that you're not seeing a lot of views right now is actually twofold. Either one, you totally switch up your content, or two, you haven't switched up your content at all for the new algorithm. So if you have done the latter and you have not started to switch up your content, you're going to have to make some changes for the new TikTok algorithm. I'll talk about that in a little bit. On the flip side of that, if you totally switch up your content, it is going to take 7 to 10 days for TikTok to recalibrate your account and for them to get used to the new content that you're putting out. At the end of the day too, odds are if you switch to a different niche and got away from what you were having success with, or maybe something that you didn't see any success with at all, you're gonna see a decrease in views because you're just doing something new. You naturally need to think about that. Think about it. The same way I just tried to put out vlog content, it didn't work. I know why it didn't work, because it wasn't entertaining enough and I talked for way too long and really didn't provide enough value. If I do a vlog, it needs to be entertaining. It needs to provide you guys with value. That value could be escapism and not how to grow on TikTok, but that's what I need to do differently. It's the same thing when you guys change up in your niche. If you're going into a new niche, you need to provide new value. Next, the biggest reason, and I think this is the biggest reason that a lot of you guys are not seeing a lot of views, because I'm having so many people DM me and say, hey Rob, my video only got 300 views in an hour. You guys need to realize that now it takes 3 to 4 hours for the TikTok algorithm to really push your content out, and they're giving away a ton of delayed explosions 12 to 24 hours in. So you guys need to be incredibly patient. This does not mean that you need to post at a different time or anything like that. Continue posting how you are. I'm getting a lot of great questions in the live Q&A sessions that I do, and a lot of people are saying, hey, if my content does best at 9 p.m., should I post at 6 or should I post at 9 p.m.? The answer to that is you need to post at both. They want to post at 6 because they know they're going to get the most amount of push 3 to 4 hours in, which is, I get it, they're trying to get ahead of the game. I would still do both. Post at 6, post at 9. If there's a time where you were getting incredible views in the beginning, you need to post before that now, a couple hours before that, and still post at that time. One of my clients, Blush Desiree, is doing an absolutely amazing job at staying patient and adapting to the new algorithm. She makes TikTok content for over 30. She is crushing it, absolutely crushing it. If you're a creator that's over 30 and you want to know how you can relate to a younger demographic, how you can make really good content on an app that is, let's face it, like 50% of people on TikTok are under the age of 24. If you want to know how you can make content for those people, also reaching those over 30 people too, you need to check her out. I'm going to link out to her right here. You guys need to go drop her a follow. She's doing an amazing job at this. Seriously, if you're a TikToker over 30, you need to check her out. Finally, and this is exactly what happened to me, if you're seeing a decrease in TikTok views, it's probably because you had copyrighted content, or you broke the community guidelines, or you got banned from live, in which case you will be temporarily shadow banned. You're gonna see a decrease in views, but don't worry, as long as your views don't drop to like 100 views a video or something like that, if you have a big following, then you're totally fine. You can get out of it. You just need to post through it. You need to keep posting 3 to 5 times a day, keep pumping out quality content, and maybe you might just have to change up your content a little bit. Now for the changes that you guys need to start making to your content. You guys need to make sure you're implementing these things. A lot of these things I've been screaming for a long time, and they're the same within the new TikTok algorithm, but there are a couple updates, especially since my last video about the TikTok algorithm update. Because trust me, if you haven't been implementing these things and you're not seeing the success that you want on TikTok, these are the reasons why. First, your posts need to be 13 to 17 seconds long. Now it is starting to look like the algorithm is starting to favor things over 17 seconds long too. But that doesn't mean make a 60-second video. That just means make it a little bit longer. If you're doing reaction videos, stop doing that. You need to be doing duets and reactions to comments. The reaction videos with the really really small screen, those don't do well. I suggest you do not do those. I strongly suggest you begin responding to comments though, because that's a new feature and TikTok is really pushing that out. You also need to make sure you're using 3 to 4 hashtags, 1 to 2 trending, 1 to 2 post specific. And now more than ever before, if your content is not trending, there's gonna be a really hard time for you to get on the For You page. I know you guys are probably seeing a ton of content right now about the riots. You know why that is? Because that stuff is trending and that is what TikTok is parsing out. I'm getting shown a ton of riots, a ton of police officers talking. You guys need to realize that that is what is trending right now. That is why you're getting shown all of that. It's the same thing with everything else. Once this is over and something else starts trending, you need to hop on that thing or your niche specific trends, because that is what's gonna get shown in the TikTok algorithm. I also wanna emphasize that now is the best time ever to grow a following on TikTok. TikTok is out in the open now. It is mainstream. Your grandma's on it, your mom's on it, your aunt is on it. You guys need to focus on growing a following here. I'm not gonna bash these platforms, but Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that, kind of irrelevant now. The two biggest platforms right now are YouTube and TikTok. You guys need to realize that. I need you guys to be all in on TikTok and transferring a following to YouTube. That is what I need you guys all in on. If you guys want guaranteed growth on TikTok, I have an accelerator program, I have a mentorship program. I guarantee that I can help you grow. Check it out in the description below. This is, I think, the biggest opportunity ever. I don't think anybody has ever guaranteed that they can help people grow on social media. That is what I'm doing with my platform. I cannot wait to help you. If you don't want my one-on-one advice, just keep watching my YouTube videos. I'm gonna continue making YouTube videos about everything I possibly can. Every TikTok update, I'm gonna start doing a ton of interviews to provide you guys with even more value from big creators, from people that have seen success, from implementing my tactics. So if you guys wanna check out the rest of my YouTube videos, you can find them to your right, you can find them below you if you're on a mobile device, or I'm gonna link out to the whole entire TikTok playlist that I created. It's gonna be in the description below. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much.